out. It's already half dried out, but I thought I would do that before I start. The babies are all in front of me, dressed and ready to go. Hoping everyone is well. Oh, I just had to get to this first, you know. Start my day off cleaning my palette. Getting there. Oh. Good morning, Matthew. How are you going? I hope you're doing good. Nearly there, guys. That'll do. That'll do it, won't it? I've started classes this week. The online heat set class. And it's really, really cool. It's been so good. Good morning, Elaine. Good morning, Deb. Okay, I'm just trying to find the lid so I can sit one of the babies on that one. No. Oh, I don't know. Hi, Cindy. Here's Mateo. He's all good to go. I would sit Matilda on that one, but for some reason the lid isn't on it. I just sit them. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Here we go. Mateo, why are you being challenging today? There we go. You're all right. And Matilda. There we go. All happy. Happy as Larry. Hope everyone's had a really good week. Angela's here. Good morning. Cindy says hi to everyone, and Deb says morning to Angela. Oh, just bum this baby over. Angela says hi to Deb. Kate's here. She said good morning. All good morning. How are you going? Sit there and be good. I hope everyone's had a really good week. Yeah, so I had class this week. My first... Sorry, I've got a really sore back right now. I had class this week. My first online class. Well, not my first, but the first of this month's online class for heat set, and it was 6 a.m. in the morning on Tuesday because I'm doing it with a student in New Zealand. It was challenging. It was challenging. Oh my God, my back has really, really all of a sudden decided to really pain me. Give me a second. I'm just going to go and grab my Panadol because it goes away real quick if I have my Panadol. It's that kind of pain that takes my concentration away and I can't think. It's so annoying. So sorry about that, guys. Okay, sorry about that. It will go away really quickly now. Kate said very well this morning. Busy bee. You're always a busy bee. I love it. Like I said, I always think of you like, I mean, I'm busy now, but I think of you like when I was younger. And it was just babies, make. Take the kids to school, babies, pick them up, babies. Matthew said, morning Elaine, morning Angela. Deb says daylight savings finishes on Sunday, so it'll be the same time again. Exciting, that's so good. And Matthew says, Angela says morning, hi to Matthew. Kate says lots of smiley faces. So I've had a great week. It was challenging, the class, the heat set class, because I mean at the moment we're in a bit odd weather, a bit rainy, a bit cool. So you're going to be naughty today, aren't you? I know you are. Sit, boo boo, sit, good dog. The paint wouldn't really normally when you're painting babies, as all the artists know, you generally paint a layer. By the time you get to the next layer, that layer's dry. Well, that didn't happen. It was just like, oh my God, okay, next layer. And it was still a little bit wet. And I'm like, oh, this is just not working out. And then I had to do some blue features and the yellow features and start on the creases all while it's sort of sitting on the skin not drying, and I'm just like, oh crap. But anyway, it actually turned out nice, but over the weekend I'll have to do a few little top-ups on it. So obviously I don't need to do the blue because he looks like he's got a blue mask at the moment, but that was what I was involved in, having to think about how he was drying. So all of the blue's fine. I think the yellow looks fine too. I think I just have to, finish off the creases, which are pretty good anyway, but it's just those little bits and pieces, and then he'll go into bake. Look, I'm already calling him a boy. Yeah. That baby is the baby. Obviously, I'm making it with my April heat set class, but that is the baby that is, oh gee, I haven't lost it. I haven't lost it. That's the baby I'm making for, it's called Hattie by Cassie Peak, which I believe is now the Cassie Brace because she got married. So, that is for the donation for the expo in September. So I'll finish off I'll show you the pictures of the baby itself. So I will be finishing, see, this is the talking because of my back. Finish off the painting in class, obviously, and then I'll probably work on some hair painting, and that's how he will go. So that's that baby. Then we've got, you can see the baby over here. That's the podcast baby, which I've got to do some work on over the weekend. And I worked out my lucky door prize for the convention to be the Tallulah kit. I'll just find it. I'll just keep working. Doing the Tallulah kit. That's going to be the lucky door prize for the convention. So, and as we spoke about, beautiful little Bryn here will be the bonus baby for the convention. So, yeah, I'm making babies. That's my job. Keeping busy. It's fun. It's fun. Good morning, Sonia. How are you going? Cindy said our clocks went forward 1 hour last Sunday, so it's 11:30 p.m. here. Oh my God. Oh gee, I hope I know some weeks you'll miss, but I'm so glad that you were able to pop in still. Matthew said last Saturday was a very fun night out. I'm glad to hear that. Kate said I'm paying for my vendor table today, so I'll be at the Hornsby show. Oh, wow. I did see someone tag you. They had 4 tables left or something, and I saw someone tag you, and I was like, oh my God, is she going to do it? So that is very exciting. Thelma is here. She said, hi, Annette, all the way from South Wales. Wow. Hi, Thelma. Welcome. It's so exciting to see you here. Well, I did something exciting this week. I'm very excited to show you a new member of my family again. I was able to, I've got a beautiful friend, Carol, from Carol Ann's Reborn Nursery, and she's had a baby for some time, actually twins, but I didn't get twins. I just got one. I will definitely get the other one, but I've just got to work out my shed. So anyway, I've been eyeing this off for a while, and we were able to do a barter exchange type of situation. So win-win for both of us. It was so good. I was so excited. So I got a new baby yesterday. Thelma, it is good to see you too. So I'm just going to shuffle Bum Mateo along here and Matilda, because they've got to let everyone welcome in their new sister, little Miss Carol Ann. I've loved her for so long. She is so cute, and she obviously has a matching brother, and I love her beautiful long hair, which is just like Carol. That's why Carol Ann's Reborn Nursery, that's why I named her Carol Ann, because just after our friend Carol. So I'm very excited with her. She's got the biggest eyes, doesn't she? A lot of people don't necessarily like it, but I think she's the sweetest little miss ever. I'm very excited to have her. I'm actually making my own pika, but this one has already, she's got her own little high chair here. This one has always really taken my eye, and I just thought, you know, why not, right? Why not? And I do love supporting artists where I can. I only ever do it if I really fall in love with their babies. We can all sit in here. We can all be a magic family. You can sit there and look at the camera for the first time. So there we go. I've got a bunch of babies. I do have a bunch of babies, but you love her hair. I know, right? Carol is one of the best implanting artists I've ever seen. She would scoff if I said that. She would literally scoff, but she is beautiful. I'm actually making her a baby at the moment. I was like, when it came to hair, I'm like, if you want to do your own hair, I'm not offended, because you are way better than me at doing hair. And we've decided on a bit of a combo hair, I think, some painted hair and some tuft up the top. So yeah, it's really good. It's so good to, you know, bounce off that way. I really love it. Deb says, welcome, Carol Ann. And you want one of those kits. I know, they're just so pretty. Like I said, a lot of people just say they look dolly, and you know, maybe they do, but they've also got a real reborn factor to them as well. I love the size as well, because if you look, she's very much similar size to Matilda. She's got a bigger head, of course, and she's probably a little bit longer, but not much. So she's really petite. So I will be getting her brother. I will. Like I said, I've just got to, you know, get some things together. I can't just go all out on something like that. So I think Carol knows to put aside. Was the one she had in December with her brother? Yes, that's her. And I couldn't believe she didn't sell. Honestly, every time I looked at her, I'm just like closing my eyes. I always tell Carol, I don't want to see what you have. And when she comes to class every Thursday, she's always working on something. I'm just like, no, I don't want to look. I really don't, because her work is that beautiful. And her hair, she's so precise and dedicated. Even she said yesterday, if she gets 2 hairs in when she's implanting, she will pull one out. So they're guaranteed 1 hair. Like me, I'm sort of like, I mean, I'm not rushing or making a mess of it, and I still think my hair looks good, but I'm not as dedicated. If I get 2 hairs in, I'll just leave it. I try very hard to only get the 1 hair in, but if I get 2 hairs in, I'm just like, it's okay. Like that. Well, she's not. You almost brought her. Yeah, you missed out, mate. I am so sorry, but you absolutely missed out. She's gorgeous, like over the top gorgeous. I'm just in love with her. I'm in love with you too. Using my babies so much. I was also very excited yesterday. Someone in my class said we should have some more. We should actually have, you know, some get-togethers. So we all decided as the class that we would try to get together every 3 months to have like a little bit of a Reborn picnic in Ipswich. And so we've made it happen, and we've shared it. We shared it on the Art Dolls of Australia group today to welcome people into that group. It's called Reborn Babies Families Picnic. And yeah, every 3 months we're going to get together. I'm very excited because I do love, you know, my babies that I have. And I've always wanted to be able to sort of showcase them in some way, obviously in a nice, safe environment. And so we do know of, well, a small community in the Ipswich and surrounding areas. So yeah, we've opened it up to the public in the area, and we'll be starting to have picnics. The first one's going to be at Easter. So excited to sort of get get involved and get started with that. It's going to be so fun. Gigi's here. Good morning, Gigi. Matthew said Deb had fun last Saturday night. You already said that, Matthew. You already said that. All Dolls Playground. Hi, Robin from New Zealand. How are you going? Hope you're doing good. Deb says morning, Gigi, and Angela says hi to Gigi. So yeah, that's sort of pretty been my excitement this week. It's just been babies and work, realistically. I've got the Ipswich Gala Doll Show is on the 27th of April. So I've already started, packing. It's amazing how quickly products fall below quantity stock. So at the moment, I've got this list downstairs. Everyone will know I've sort of gone a little bit self-help mad at the moment. And I'm reading a book at the moment called The 5-Second Rule. I've got like a folder and it says 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And inside the folder, it's got different things that I can do. So if I'm inspired enough and I want to do something, or even if I'm not, because you have to get motivated, you just have to go. I just grab my folder and I pick out something, and that's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Pick it out and go and do it. So that is my motivation at the moment. I'm just so like totally on it, and it's helping me at the moment because I have so many products to prepare for the doll show. I've got paint sets, needle sets, mottling sponges, cable tie sets, eyebrow sets, eyelash sets. So it just sort of goes on and on and on. But I've got all of that to do, like literally in like 3 weeks or something like that. And, no one else is going to do it, but it has to be me. So I have to have that kind of motivation, or that thing, that calling card that says, go and do this, like no one's going to tell me to do it. So I tell myself to do it. That's all right, isn't it? Sonia says, click the thumbs up button for Annette. Thank you so much. Yep, click the thumbs up button. Matthew says, morning to Gigi. Angela says, was just going to do that, Sonia. Thank you, you two, for thinking about me like that. I appreciate it. Sonia says, beat you to it, Angela. Funny as. Yes, so motivation level high, and I just, today I'm actually going to spend the day with Tiana and Amy. Mum's unwell today, so I won't be spending today with Mum. But yeah, with Tiana and Amy, and so that'll be nice. It's a bit of a catch up on Tiana's whole Italy trip, and just talking about that, so that'll be really cool. But literally when they go, I'll be picking up that folder and doing a job. So it's good. It keeps me on point, if I was to relax. I mean, I relax, don't get me wrong, I do relax. I have my times in the afternoon where I might watch a movie or watch part of a series or something, so I still do have that time out. It's just that if I didn't do it, I'm going to get to the doll show on the 27th and I'm not going to have as much stock as I need. And it's always good because you push, the doll shows are fantastic for this, because for me, I push my limits to get all my stock load up, and then if I don't sell it, I have all this stock to come back in store, which stays with me and I get to use for a couple of months, so I need to keep on top of things when I use them, but I am human and I don't want to. How's that sound? Sounds good? Right. And I have next Friday, this time next week, I have some new stock coming in of kits. I have 100 new kits coming in. So I don't know what they are, which is exciting. So hopefully there'll be some good new stock coming in. I still have a kit sale at the moment on my website, but that will wrap up like over the weekend, and there'll only be a couple of kits on sale. But I do plan to like every few months bring the kit sale back. I think it just makes it a bit more inviting for people, knowing that they're getting that extra percentage off, and I can do it from time to time. I know, Kate, I know, 100, and I don't even know what I'm getting, so it's even more exciting. So that's my whole plan, and I'm broke, but that's all right. I'm happy. we're all happy, a happy family. So that's all good. I've got babies everywhere. Look at this. And I'm very excited because I don't know if I've been speaking to you much about it lately, but I've really wanted a pram, okay? Really wanted a pram. I always get them and then I think, well, they get in the way. I don't use them. It's not really feasible for me to have a pram, right? But now with this picnic, Reborn picnic group, I have a reason to have a pram because every 3 months we're going to be going out and showing off our babies. I don't even know who I'm going to choose. To be honest, I don't want to be obvious, but little Gracie is my favorite baby. So I think she'll be the first baby that's coming with me. I know Mateo. I don't like to say this with these two babies around. Mateo and Matilda are obviously my animated babies. They are with me every week and I've been through so much with them. But when it comes to, you know, showing off something, I really love Gracie. I'm like really connected to her. But I'll probably take Gracie and I'll probably carry another baby in my arms or something. But I'm just so excited to be able to do that. Finally, I've wanted a pram forever. So I'm going to get it next week. I'm not sure what day. And I thought if I can clean over in this corner here, it's just got a few products piled up there, which I just have to work my out and fix them. And then I thought that pram could just sit over in that corner. I don't use that corner at all unless it's not for junk. It's just for things that I need to sort out. So I'm going to put the pram over there, but I'm so excited. I really, really wanted an 80s pram. Something like that I got when my children were born. They're just so nice. All the old Graceco prams, the Aprica prams, even the old Fisher Price prams. Beautiful. But do you think you can find them? No. I found one at Warwick that I liked, but it was $250 and it wasn't exactly what I wanted. A bit of a drive to go get it, and I thought, no, I don't even have time to get that. So, and it wasn't exactly what I wanted. So anyway, I found something that I really wanted. I'm very excited by it. I'm not going to tell you anything about it. It's not an old pram. Like I said, to get old 80s prams, I reckon they all went to landfill. I reckon for some reason they must have had a recall or something on all those prams because they're really, really hard to find. And, you know, most people that have them in their garage or something, they're not using them. So, I don't know, you're either waiting for our age, I don't know, to die and their children selling them at the garage sale or something. I don't know, but they're never available. There was a beautiful one I saw someone got at, I think, op shop or a garage sale. I think they were in America though. But it was a beautiful mint green with beautiful patterns all over it. And I was just like, oh my God, I want it so bad. But they are impossible to get. So I had to make some exceptions, and I had to find a newer style pram that I liked and that wasn't too expensive. So I found one, very excited, and like I said, hopefully it'll be here to show you guys next Friday, but if not, because I might have to get it on the next weekend, I'm not sure. So you will see it, you will be the first to see it, and then I'll be able to take it to the first meetup and just feel really good. I mean, I feel really good about myself anyway, but I just want to really show off the babies. Charmin said hi, Annette and everyone. Hi Charmin, how are you? I hope you got my message. I don't always remember to send you a message that I'm going to be online, but I did this morning. I've woken up with a brain that is full of life, and by the way guys, my back is not hurting anymore. That Panadol kicked in quickly. Kate said, occasionally people sell them on Marketplace, but they're very hard to find. They are very hard to find. I think I will still keep a lookout for them, but, you know, as you know, that if there's something particular you're looking for, you normally forget that you're looking for it and you stop looking for it. So, yeah, I'll keep a lookout when I can. Oh, Kate brought a bugaboo donkey because they convert from single to twin. Haha, and I fell in love with it. Mum says it's Mercedes for babies. Haha. I do love the bugaboo ones. I do love them. I was looking at some, but there was one particular one I wanted, and it was all, they'd done it, they had it all, everything was pink, and I was just like, oh my god, I gotta have it. But I think it was like $500, and I thought, no, that's just being silly, and that's paying $500 for something I'm going to use like 4 times a year or something. So I was strong and I didn't. So, but yeah, it's so cool. But I'll have to do a podcast on that, finding a pram, because there was a whole story around that, that's for sure. So that's exciting. But yes, my whole story goes to there that I'm just very excited that I finally have a need for a pram. I'm just so excited. Charmin said, I did get your message. Thank you for reminding me. You're welcome. You're very welcome. So other than that, what else has happened this week? Amani had his Easter hat parade yesterday at school and his end of semester breakup. And his last day of school is today. So school holidays. So yeah, next Friday you'll see Amani more than likely. So that's exciting. So I've got to do something exciting with Amani for the holidays. I don't know. Amy still has uni on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So I'll be tossing up with Tiana, who has him. So whether it's Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm not sure. But I thought about taking him somewhere. I don't know. Obviously, I don't want to spend a lot of money. And because I don't want to go to a lot of places that are crazy busy. But I don't know, maybe I might take him to the movies. Maybe I might just take him out for lunch. Maybe I might just give him a few options and let him choose where he wants to go, I think. So that might be the best. But that's going to be exciting. I'm very excited to spend some time with him. Oh, Charmin has started crocheting and you made purses. That's really cute. How cute is that? You should make little Reborn ones. Matilda's got like a little purse that looks like a little handbag. It's so cute. It's in that drawer there. I know where things are up here. That's one thing. In my shop, I don't know where anything is. It's a really bad problem I've got. I can literally put things, like I've got like a little filing cabinet sort of thing. I can literally put things in the filing cabinet, and when it goes to find them, I can't find them. And it's like, well, if it's a paper product, wouldn't it be in the filing cabinet? I don't think like that. I think, well, it could be over here or it could be over there. I'm like, I've got a problem. I'll admit it. Deb says, I have a bugaboo donkey and still looking for a smaller travel one. I like the yo-yo travel ones. The yo-yo travel one that is it's like a little bassinet. I think they are just perfect. They were really, really expensive. I think they have come down a bit in price, but that is my favorite travel pram because it comes down to about this big and you just pop it in the bag and it's so good. So good. But yeah, I love it that it can be a little bassinet. So yeah, have a look at that one. Charmin said, I will send you pictures once I get the hardware I ordered and finish them. Thank you. I'd love to see that. That's really, really cool. That's really cool. It's nice to actually see today. We've got a little bit of sun for some reason. It's been raining a lot this week. It was even raining this morning, but at the moment there's some sunshine out there. So I'm feeling good about that. But the backyard is all squelchy and soggy and all over the place. It's beautiful green grass, but yeah, very, very, I don't know how well you can see out there. Yeah, you can see them. There's the chickens out there. The grass is beautiful and green. The trees are beautiful and green, but the sky is grey. Sky is grey. But it's such a nice day. Such a nice day. All right, you're going to come up to me. Mr. Matteo didn't want shoes or socks on today, so please do not bring that to anyone's attention. But he is wearing his outfit that says a pinky little pig. It's got a little pig there. He chose that too. Let's not, no judge. Elaine says, I got a yo-yo travel pram that I bring to Queensland with me. Oh, yes, I love them. Have you got the one that has the bassinet converter? I just love it. Absolutely love it. I had them a few years ago. The yo-yo ones. I got them for, I think Amy when she had Amani originally. And then she didn't need them anymore or something, so I ended up selling them to my friend Lisa. And I asked her during the week if she still had them, but she had sold them on. I was considering on going back to that because I just thought it was so cute. But that wasn't to be, so that's right. Charmin said, I'm still making my Reborn babies, making jewelry and crocheting. It's fun going back to and forth. Yeah, you need a little bit of a few things, I think. My second hobby is work. I just work. But don't get me wrong, I love it. I love working. I love creating orders and, you know, creating sales, and it's fun for me. It's fun for me. Oh, you do have it with the bassinet. That's so cool. What color did you get? I had the beige one. Just loved it. Beautiful. Did you have you seen that? You said you bring it to Queensland with you, so you brought it before and I've completely missed that you had it. That's annoying. I'm so annoyed. I should have noticed that straight away. Apologies. Apologies. Oh, would you believe yesterday in class? Oh my God. Beautiful. I've got a beautiful class, thank God. But one of the members in class, her carer, is a bit of a chatterbox and chats a lot about unrelated class things. And she's very loud, and she was chatting and chatting and chatting, and I could feel slowly myself getting a headache until it was my head's gonna blow off type of headache. And I went inside, took 3 Panadol because I knew I needed something big to hit it on the head. Oh, it's black. Okay, I'll look next time. So yeah, took 3 Panadol to hit it on the head. It just wasn't working. I was at that time I was sitting at the table with everyone. So then I had to go and sit behind my desk so that my computer screen could sort of barrier a little bit of her talking and give me a bit of darkness. And it didn't work. So I 5, 4, 3, 2, 1'd it and just got up and said, sorry guys, I'm just going to go sit in my lounge room for 10 minutes and really try to get rid of this headache. And they were all great. So that was good. I wasn't hugely needed. It was around lunchtime. People were starting to eat their lunch. So I had to go inside, lay on the lounge for 10 minutes. I covered my eyes so I could make it as dark as I could. And then I got up in about 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes I took, lay down, got up, went back to the kitchen, made myself a half a sandwich, and then went back and sat at the table. I still had a smidgen of a headache, but it went away. So I was really proud of myself, but it was hard because obviously you're running a class. It's kind of not very professional to leave it. But the members I have in class are regulars. There was no new members. They're regulars, so they understood, and it was kind of like me taking a lunch break. And yeah, I got rid of the headache, thank God. But I have a few carers that just talk about their own life and different things that happen in their life. And when you're not well and you've got a headache, you kind of just want people to talk about what's going on in the class. So it nearly blew my head off, nearly. So that was my story. I was sad for myself, but I was really proud that I had the guts just to say, look, I've got to go lay down, because I don't know if I would have got better otherwise. I don't know. So yeah, that was a bit annoying. Gigi said half Restivate and 1 Panadol. What's a Restivate? I haven't heard of that before. Sounds good. Sounds bloody good. But yeah, I took 3 Panadol, and I took actually another 3 Panadol in the afternoon because it was starting to come back. But I didn't want it to, because I was going to go out to dinner with Michael and Will last night, and I really wanted to spend time with them. So, oh well. Little Matilda is wearing a beautiful little pink onesie today that has a skirt. Look at that. She can show off her underside and still have a skirt. So very cute with her big floral bow. It's so sweet. So sweet. She's looking good, isn't she? She'll probably have to come to the meetups with me. I don't know. I also think too that even though I love Gracie, I'd be devastated if Gracie was stolen from me. But if Matilda was stolen from me, I'd be 2 times devastated. I'd be like, she's like, you know, not fixed, not replaceable. She's not replaceable, and either is Mateo. So that's what makes them extra special and extra hard to take out with you, because you just don't want anything happening. Hey, that's right. Rest of 8. Oh, missed that one. By the way, Gigi, I loved your owl this week. He was so cute. So cute. All right, you're going to sit down. Now, don't forget, guys, we're going to have a story soon. It's nearly story time, but not quite. You're going to sit there properly? No, you're not up for it, are you? Story today is Oliver and George. We're going to read Oliver and George today. So, very excited by that. Gigi wanted to tell you your book, the one that says My Uncle, I think it's called. I'm going to read it to the boys first. They're coming over on Saturday night, excited for a sleepover. We're going to read the book. I thought I wanted to read it to them first before I read it to everyone else, because then I wouldn't necessarily want to read it again. So I wanted to read it to the boys. So I'm very excited about that. Going to have a beautiful little sleepover. We are. Oh, sorry, Carol Ann. I'm going to get Carol Ann out again. Whoa. I don't want to scratch her or anything. Not that her skin would scratch, but I don't want to risk that. Hello. Hello, look at her eyes. Aren't they pretty? And her hair, can you see that? Is that not ridiculous? Is that not truly, truly ridiculous? And I love the way she's done her hair too, because, oh my God, she's got like a little, I didn't even notice, she's got like a little onesie sort of thing under there, like a little singlet. That is so cute. I need to look at it. Because I always wear my hair in a ponytail like that. Look at that little singlet. Isn't that really cute? Oh, how pretty is that? Thank you, Carol. Has anyone else got any new babies recently? Tell me all about it. Restivate is a sleeping tablet. Mix half with half Panadol. Is the Mycindal, yes. Fixes headaches and calms, yes. Oh my God, I'm so annoyed. I do have some Mycindal in my box of things. Oh my gosh. You thought the boys would like My Uncle. I hope they do. I'm sure they will. We're going to read that on Saturday night together. So I'm very excited by that. New babies. Any new babies? New babies that they've received recently? I know recently a lot of people are all saying that they're sort of waiting for the doll shows to come and things like that. She's just so precious. Look at her. Look at her face. A rest of 8 is over the counter. Okay. Ooh. Thank you very much. I'm going to write that down. My pen. I've got it. My book. Rest of 8. Thank you for that. Kate says, I'm making 2 fantasies this week and I'm doing my first toddler for a friend of mine. Oh my God, that's so, so cool. You've made another 2 and onto another one. Oh my God, that's so exciting. You have to share them. You have to send me the pictures. God, it's so baby making. It's so good. You want one of those googly babies? Aren't they cute? So cute. That's really exciting. You must be so busy. It takes a lot to make 3 babies. Plus the one you had. Elaine said, I have a new baby from Julie, Mini Me, coming soon. Oh, that's cool. And Kate said, yeah, quite a few of the bubs I'm doing now are going to be kept for the show unless they're customers' orders. Yeah, fair enough. 2 new dolls. Oh, that's good too, Robin. Wow. Excellent. Everyone's doing it. I love it. So good. So good. Kate, I need to talk to you about our interview. I want to make it happen sometime next week. So, but I'll be in touch. I'm sort of, let me know, anyone, if you've got any ideas. I was going to do a Zoom interview with you because then we could sort of record it. But I don't like it how, like one person's in full frame and the other person's just like up in the corner in a small frame. Same if we did like a Facebook FaceTime, it's just a small and a big. I would like a half and a half. Does anyone know any sort of chat sort of programs, FaceTime sort of programs that has a half screen? Because that's what I'd like. I'd like for people to see half. And that's what's held me back from talking because I've been trying to work it out. It's annoying. Gigi said, I'm finishing clothing for the Amethyst Sphinx kitchen. That's exciting. That's good. Wow. I'm going to put Carol Ann on the ground here because Amy and Tiana and Cruz are on their way. Not that I know if they'll come up here. They probably won't. And I'm going to start reading our story. So Mateo, shovel bum. Okay. If that's the way you want to do it. Kate says, definitely, we will definitely need to work that out. I even thought if we did, you know, just recorded like a full one like this where we weren't seeing each other and then I can stitch them together. But I want to see you when I'm talking to you. So, we'll see. We'll figure it out. Somewhere I'll figure it out. I'll maybe have to Google it or something. But anyway. All right. I can just tap through to, you know, forward, do a lot of tapping. So, you know, back and forwards. Oh, we'll get there. Okay, anyway. Oliver and George is the story. So if everyone's got their babies ready and all their pets, friends, whoever's in the family, get ready and we'll read Oliver and George. I've never opened this book, so could be interesting. Gigi said, waiting for Lollipop and you don't want to know. Oh. Okay. Oliver was ready to play, but George was busy. Finished yet? Oliver asked. In a minute, said George. Oliver waited for a minute, but nothing happened. So Oliver threw a paper plane at George. George got so mad that he didn't do anything. George wasn't mad at all. Oliver broke George's chair. George got so mad that he...
Have a look at this.
Didn't do anything. George wasn't mad at all. Oliver tipped porridge over George's head. George got so mad that he didn't do anything. George wasn't mad at all. So Oliver left George alone. But not for long. He pulled George's ears. He tickled George's nose. Then Oliver snatched the book from George. Rah! Do you think George was getting mad? Oliver said, "Sorry," and so did George. "Shall we play now?" asked George. "Okay," said Oliver.
Have you cats dressed up for Halloween?
In a minute. And that's the end of the story. And we have a friend.
Mom, have some real cats dressed up for Mickey Mouse or something?
No, not yet.
No.
Charmin said, "I left the room for a minute."
No.
Who is that cutie baby that is behind you?
No,
This
I-
one or this one? Or Gigi said, "Waiting for lollipop,
She's not
and you
eating.
don't want to know the number of kits in my cupboard." Oh no. Angela says the same, Gigi.
What is that, Mom?
Deb says, "Oh, you'll leave that
What
there.
is it?
It's just a microphone." Deb says, "Hi, Cruz."
Hello.
Gigi said, "Angela, we are simpatico." And you, YT, is at YouTube dumping my messages in PMO. Oh, that's annoying. It's pissing me off. It's pissing me off.
What's
Cindy
his
said, "Hi,
name?
Cruz."
What's his name?
Fred, don't pull all the babies out. Wait, don't pull all the babies out. Charmin said, "Hi, Cruz."
Hello.
The reborn baby. Deb says, "I think she is talking about Carol Ann."
What is a
Be
baby?
careful with the babies.
Has
this
I
one.
shown the sheep?
I don't have Sean the sheep.
Yes, you do.
This is Carol Ann. She's a new baby that I got this week.
No, she's a new one.
She's a new someone.
She's a new one.
Has anyone also seen, if you collect the My Mini Babies, the Zuru My Mini Babies? Careful, Cruz.
Oh, it's coming.
These ones. Have you seen the new series 2 is coming out?
Yeah, it's coming in at the movie theaters.
It's not coming out at the movie theatres, but it's coming out, and I think they're going to be released in September. I'm not really sure. The new ones have a high chair, kind of like what Carol Ann was in
And
before.
even a cat.
A pool, a round crib, and there's also a chance of getting
China was in Italy.
twins, which has a twin pram. And there's one more, I think.
China's in Italy.
Tiana's not in Italy. She's home and she's downstairs.
No, before a while ago.
Oh, she was, yes. Kate says, good morning, Cruz. Say good morning, Kate.
Good morning, Kate.
Oh, Kate got lucky. Well, that's very sharp. Okay, we don't play with that.
I put it back on.
Charmin said, oh my goodness, she is adorable. Isn't she just adorable? I love her. Auntie Lala said, hi, Cruz. Did you say hi, Auntie Lala?
Hello, Auntie Lala.
Oh, he's too busy playing with everything. Gigi says, Carol Ann, love it. Do you have that kit? No, I don't. I get them from Bonnie Brown because they're Bonnie Brown kits. So it's cheaper for you to go directly to Bonnie Brown. I am going to be buying one soon, but I think it's still cheaper for you to buy from Bonnie Brown and get it delivered directly. What, mate? Uh-oh. Cruz just stood on a bucket that's filled with glass beads on my carpet.
Yep.
Yep, all right. Well, Ma's got more work to do now. Kate says, oh my God, Series 2. I know, right? I'm so excited that I've got full of Series 1. When Series 2 gets released, I'm going to try to be on point. I want to buy a whole carton, the whole one straight up.
Chicken borders.
Really hoping.
Mother,
Jessica says, good morning. Good morning, Jessica. What's that? Oh, no, don't touch everything. Everything. We're going to go downstairs in a minute, and I don't want to have to come back and
But
clean
I'm
everything.
going to get, I'm like, you know those little almonds what goes in the big almond head? Yeah, that's what I want.
What?
The Lego almond what goes in.
Lego?
Yeah.
You don't get Lego.
No. What goes in the big almond head?
Almond?
No. Yeah.
Almond? What is an almond?
No, Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Yes.
A Lego or Iron Man?
A big almond goes in a little almond.
I've never seen it.
Well, it went with the mum.
Okay, we'll see it. Can you say goodbye to everyone? Amani's got his last day of school today before the Easter holidays.
Bye.
Lego is good, Angela says, yes. Bye from Cruz. He's going to go. And I'm going to say goodbye, my goodbyes too.
Yeah, food.
That looks so stressful. Anyway, thank you for everyone for joining me today. I appreciate it. Cindy said bye, Cruz, and bye, everyone. Deb says bye, love and hugs. Bye, guys. Cruz is on his way downstairs. Sonia says bye. Gigi says yes, Angela. Lego is good. Angela loves her Lego, that's for sure. She makes the best Lego I've ever seen. So we will go. Elaine says bye, love and hugs. Sonia says have a great week, everyone. Bye, Annette. Charmin says bye, everyone. Bye, and hi, Gigi and Angela. Gigi said Angela seen the new ones, and has she seen the new ones? And Cindy said hope your back gets better soon. Thank you. I'm sure it feels really good now, so that'll last me a few hours. Jessica said bye, have a good week, and Gigi said bye, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. Kate says the little yep, haha, that is so cute. Yeah, right, I know. Have a good week, Kate. I'll be in touch. And yeah, everyone have a great week. Have get motivated and enjoy. If you've been watching my podcast on TikTok, YouTube, or listening to it on Spotify, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. And I've got a new one coming up next Monday on motivation. So let's see how that works. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. And Angela said bye, stay safe. Mwah, love you. Charmin says have a blessed weekend. Bye, guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week with a new pram, hopefully, or at least Amani.